0.2 deduction there. But these marks should definitely go up for the presentation, which they do.
Boy, another warm response from this crowd. Interesting comments by these two. They heard a lot of people in St. John complaining about how cold the building is. they work in St. Petersburg. They don't find this cold at all.
A warm reception, and throughout Skate Canada, we'll be introducing you to the competitors that are performing here. And the first of our Colgate profiles takes a look at a couple that has a really good shot at winning the pairs competition, Shishkova and Naumov.
Always skating in the shadows of their Russian teammates. Evgenia Shishkova and Vadim Naumov are now the top Russian pair. With only one rink in St. Petersburg, they've skated and learned from the best.
When we came to skate, we skated with Воробьева-Лисовский is the first person in St. Petersburg team who won the world champion, then Vava Vasilyev, Olympic champion, John Dmitriev and others, and we tried to get something from each pair. When we grew up, we took some things from this pair and began to find our way. We're trying to skate clean and soft to show to the people who look at us what we're feeling while we're skating. We just want to look how the people will, how the people react on our program. Because we just, one time we show in Moscow, we have some exhibition where we skate the free and first program. And I thought the people liked it, so I want to look how the people outside of the country will take it.
Former world champions, second in 95 to only the Czech duo of Kovarikova and Novotny, who have since turned professional. This is Evgeny Shishkova and Vadim Naumov.
And this team had a very difficult year last year, losing the world title, but they have since risen to a whole new level. They've never ever really reached out and grabbed me and had great elements, but there was something lacking. This year, they have it. They open with a gorgeous spiral sequence.
Shishkova, by the way, brings new meaning to the word petite.
She's tiny, and they land the side-by-side triples. That is the risk element again. Very well done. Well, he is able to set her down so gently. Watch this. Like a feather.
She is 4 feet 8, 85 pounds. Very nice.
Just beautiful. That's the first time that this team has ever given me chills. They've always been extremely strong technically, almost too pure. But this time, they've brought it all together.
Boy, these skaters are all going to want to come back to St. John and compete here again. Boy, they love him in St. John. Interesting relationship these two have. She says that he does all the talking, and she makes all the decisions.
Here's the side-by-side jumps, which they did very, very well. Simply the class of the field here.
5-8, 5-4, 5-7, 5-4, 5-7, 5-7.
And there are your marks. Boy, those are the best ones we've seen so far, up to 5-8. Those are for required elements. Presentation, even better. Some 5-9s up there. Shishkova and Naumov, your leaders.
Next event is number
The Russians came to Skate Canada wanting to perform well, and the prize money is certainly an incentive. And let's take a look at the standings after this short program. Is number 2 ranked in the world, Shishkova and Naumov in first, then Petrova and Tekhalitsi in second. Canadian pair, Jodine Higgins and Sean Rice in third. Michelle Menzies and Jean-Michel Bombardier, the other pair, they're in sixth place.